sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
There it is. That's our target.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
That's far enough!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
This one's
Destruction!
mine! On guard! One more!
Are those archers after all?
Luna Rondo! Mirage! It's time! Swallow Blade!
Did you hear it now?
Swallow Blade! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Mac, you picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade!
Talon Hurricane!
Strike!
Confiscated!
Dragon Swarm! Destruction! Lightning Thrust!
Hurricane!
Rising Falcon!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I'm practically unstoppable. What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Xion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. Out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound like you've forgotten.
Well, yeah, but still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit up. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
In a bind? Watch it! I'll smash you! On guard!
I'm not done!
Banana, let's go!
Right now! Talon Hurricane!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Look sharp!
Too fast!
Lightning
Stand
orb!
back. I'll trip it up.
This one's
Down!
Hurricane!
In here!
Rapid Nuclear! This one's mine!
With the other.
Take this! Hurricane! Tiger Blade!
Raging Hurricane!
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Shouldn't have
Here
messed
with
with
the
me!
others.
Swallow blade!
Dance in the
Go
wind!
in! Make it right!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Get behind me! In a bind? Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Swallow blade!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Dragon form! Wind!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Don't mind if I do.
Going in!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Cover
it to me! Make it rain!
Frozen.
Hammer!
My turn!
Tornado!
Eat dirt!
Not now.
Totally! In an instant!
Impact Block! On guard! Take it!
I'm not done!
Tiger Blade!
Swallow blade!
I feel sprightlier than before.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Take this! Eat this! In a bind? On guard! Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Please now.
Flaming
You
sword!
want me? Come get me!
Rising falcon!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! You picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
On guard! Watch this!
Destruction!
Going in! One more!
Here.
Tiger Blade!
I'll be saving this one.
Here I come! Crush!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Thunder field. Arc seal.
Tiger
Not on
Blade!
my watch.
Eat this! You're done! Talon
Here I
Storm!
come!
Solid This one's mine!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind.
Dragon Shield! Dragon Force! Dragon Wind!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I can feel my power growing!
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! that thing sees is a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is.
Is it trying to stop us?
Swallow Blade!
Tiger
Florida!
The flashing
You picked
parts
the
are
wrong
weak
fight.
points.
Go away!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Dragon Shell!
Dazzle! Stardust! No further! Rising Falcon!
That's it!
Lightning Orb!
Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
I'm on it!
Going in.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Swallow!
That's it.
Be still!
Dragon Shot! Take that! Talon Hurricane!
You're mine!
I'm on it!
Lightning Orb!
Shot!
Light Astral
Dragon
Raging
Orb!
Cascade!
Shattering the
Through escape!
Attack time!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon! I'll
Air
finish you
thrust!
here and now!
Arc
Dragon
Thrust!
Form!
Not in your dreams!
Swallow Blade! You picked the
One
wrong
more! I'm on
fight!
it! Come Tiger
You're
Blade!
mine!
Time flat!
Swallow
Raging!
Blade!
There you go! Don't let up!
Going in! Hurricane!
Dance in the wind! In here! This'll come in handy.
Dragon Form!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
Rising Falcon!
In a bind! On guard!
All right!
Dragon
It's
Form!
showtime!
mine! That's it!
Spread!
Tiger
Dance in the wind!
Leave the charge!
Air
Right
thrust!
there! This one's
I'm on!
mine!
Rising Falcon!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning Thrust!
Here's a raging cascade!
Tiger Blade!
I'm on!
Dance in
Take
the
it!
wind!
You're finished!
Here!
That's it!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade! Eat this!
Magic is there!
Eat this!
It's on!
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Try harder!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. Going in.
Let's get you all tucked away!
It's over!
Going in.
Here's a...
Prepare to be
Whoa,
sealed!
hey! One at a time!
Look
Thunder
sharp! Can't
field.
get out of this! Take that!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
I'm on!
It's over!
This one!
Mine.
From before!
It's about to come at us! Look sharp!
It looks like we made a
Take
move.
that!
That's it! Leave the charges to
I'm
me!
not done!
Far enough!
Shining
Look sharp!
Supernova!
Wing snap! One more!
Dance in the wind!
This one's
You
mine!
here! I'll be evading this one!
Guess I have to use Talon Hurricane! Anything
Alright,
normal is
it's
all mine!
showtime! Raging Cascade!
This one's mine! Hurricane! On guard!
Take this!
One for the south pile!
On guard.
Whirlwind snap! Talon Sword! On guard!
Try harder!
Tiger Blade!
Eat dirt! Swallow Blade!
I have to use it sometime.
You're finished!
Going in!
Right!
Take Talon Sword!
Air with the other.
Going in.
Photon flash! Here
Look
goes!
sharp!
Dragon Form!
Dance in the wind confiscated!
Flaming Meteor! Dragon Shell!
I'm not done!
Thunder field!
Eternal devastation! First destruction!
Flaming Meteor! This one's
Dragon Form!
That's it! Now you see what I can do! Tiger Blade!
Dance in the
Swallow
wind!
Blade!
Feel!
Double
there!
Lunar
Let's
Rondo!
get you all tucked away!
Tear it up!
Blah, 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 magic cross blade!
This
Far
one's all
enough.
mine!
Dance in the wind! Air
Their
thrust!
arcs were interrupted.
Dance in the wind!
I'll stop these
Eat
charge.
dirt!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'm on!
Quite,
Take this!
This one's mine.
I'm a... Tiger Blade!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging Cascades!
It's over! Try harder!
The finishing blow!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge.
You're finished!
Quick snap! One more!
It's over!
Armor won't save you!
Air thrust!
Take this!
In the wind!
Take this!
Turbo blade! Destruction!
This one's
Turbo
mine! What's
devastation!
this?
Raging Cascades! Spread! The enemy is going all out!
That freaking does it!
Get on in there with you!
Far enough!
It's time.
First strike! Try harder! Not a chance! Eat dirt!
Raging Cascades!
You're mine!
Sleep now!
Take it!
Get on
You're
in there with
finished!
the others!
Slash! Dragon Swarm!
In a bind? Guess I had to use this sometime.
Turbo devastation!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Light your energy!
Can't end here!
No!
First strike!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Does it!
Better!
Look sharp! Eat on guard! Anything in order
Photon
is all mine!
Dance in the wind! Not on my watch!
Here we go
Dance
again!
in the
Try
wind!
harder! My turn!
Air thrust!
Strike!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Here I
Dance
come!
in the wind! Air thrust!
Here I come!
Photon flash! Raging
First strike!
Cascade!
Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Blend of...
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most...
Looks perfect and tasty.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some...
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense,
Almadria?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic.
You were like that though, right?
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige. Even if they...
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is...
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as... We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She... the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
You guys want to rest here?
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it! That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Dahnans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Farra's castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Man, this place gives me the creeps. So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to.
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people,
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city, considering how unsettling this place is. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside...
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Dahnans and Renans go? Shit. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle.
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Volron Volron is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did.
And I bet I can guess who.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end.
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. That bastard will get what's coming.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not Fruits of Helgen he's using...
They didn't look like they'd been threatened. But they didn't...
It could be something else, like a potion.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, as for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets.
But to the point where they'd give up their own...
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to...
Dohalim.
My apologies.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference...
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or...
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm... all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And
Shion?
Lies.
Thorn! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her, but we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorn. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion! Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion! Here I come!
This one's mine!
Destruction! Be still! Take this! Rising Thumb!
Now or never.
It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Shining Supernova!
Try this on for size!
Sleep now. Going in. More for the stockpile.
Look sharp!
Not a chance!
On guard!
Crush!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Try this on for
Where
size!
came from?
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine! It's over!
I'll finish you here and now!
Swallow Blade! Here I come!
First strike!
Not a chance!
Storm!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this. It's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go! Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right?
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true Sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Way to give us a heart attack.
I'm just glad
What about you, Shion?
The last thing I remember back then, seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as Law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the damn puppets we dealt with outside.
Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Swallow Blade!
Hope this works!
It's over!
Crescent Moon!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
The enemy hears us too.
We'll soon see about that!
This one's
In here!
How about this?
I'll be saving this one!
on guard! Round and pound!
Again!
This one's mine!
Time to let it rip!
I'm ready!
I'll tear you apart! I never miss! This one's mine!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm on it! Which side? No further! Swallow Blade! Not today! Carve through armor! Slash! No escape! I'll finish you here and now!
Ready to go! Denied!
Not today!
Going in now!
It's too much.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Not a chance! Crush!
Make it rain!
It's over! Follow me! In an instant! Impact block!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city.
They're certainly akin to each other, and yet,
In what way?
it feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, as if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precise.
That bastard's in the mood to play? Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within...
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not...
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could...
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my mind.
Aha! So it is a...
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to...
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hot...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. But it's like... the sword becomes part of me or something.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
An opponent like this should be... It's over! Destruction! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll tear you apart!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Raging Storm! More with that Tiger Blade!
Now you see what I can do!
Burn in hell! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
Now! Jump! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Far enough!
You're mine! You're finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come! You're finished!
Eagle Star!
I'm not done! Lunar Rolling Snap! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
It's such a huge area to search. Where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure...
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake sus-
I'll say. It's not like...
This is all one big game to him.
like a Zoogle toying...
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final... Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Little help!
Take this! Go! I'm not done!
Tiger Blade! Let the marksman handle this! I never miss! Dance in the wind! In here!
Ignite!
More for the stockpile!
Tiger Blade! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
A comfortable win.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
This looks nice and tough.
Hi, Hoodle! Your wings won't save you from me!
You airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Raging Storm!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Burn it all!
Going in!
In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going? Here!
It's over!
Now I'm real mad!
Take this!
Armor won't save you!
Make it right!
Swallow blade!
Here!
Not done!
Not in your dreams!
Take this! Swallow blade! It's on! Burn it out! Now or never!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning orb! Lightning
mine!
Dragon Shell!
It's over!
Thunder Blade! Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade! Eagle Dawn! Not in your dreams!
You're
Now!
finished!
I can handle it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
My turn!
Hurricane!
Start up!
Going in!
Your hit's on!
You're
mine!
That can't try!
You're finished!
Discharge!
Eat this! Here I come!
Finish you here and now!
You're
My
finished!
astral hand is away!
Swallow blade!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang!
Not a chance!
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine!
I'm just getting started!
Tiger Blade!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger! Hey, Xion? Do you... you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria... You know.
Out of my way!
Glory to Volron!
Try this on for
Can't end here! You're mine! It's over! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
You require help.
Can't get out of this!
Here I come! It's over!
Tear you apart!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
This one's mine!
Burn it out!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon form!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now!
Dragon!
It's over!
Astral energy!
This one's mine! Here I come!
Slice! Swallow blade!
Take this! It's here!
You're mine!
Raging Storm!
Swallow blade! It's on!
Assault!
Eat this! I'll
finish you here now! On guard!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Take this! You're finished!
Talon Hurricane!
Prepare to be
Leave now.
Here I
I'll be saving this one.
No escape! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! No further!
Listen, Morrison handles it. Where that came from? Where are you going? Feel
You're mine! Swallow blade!
more for the heart field. Not on my watch.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And tumbling
You win! Take this! It's over!
Do it!
Thunderfield.
First strike! I'm not done!
Do it!
Win!
Wait right here.
It's
I'll be
over!
saving this one.
You're mine! Swallow blade! It's over!
Magic is in.
Swallow blade!
Light energy.
Eat this!
Destruction! Here I come!
Take
Thunderfield.
this!
You're finished!
In a bind?
Eagle Red.
Do it!
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There's always room for improvement.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
No choice! Take this!
There you are! Armor won't save you!
That's it! It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Too bad! It's not even fair!
Not today!
Look out! Go in! This one's mine!
Eternal devastation! Take this! No! Can't end here!
Come on! Dreams!
Hurricane! Eagle Fire! On guard!
Light energy raging cascade!
Time to shine!
Friend! Dance in the wind!
On guard!
You're mine!
Their arts were interrupted!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
You made me angry.
We
That was a
naturally
bad
do.
idea.
Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Swarm!
Come and get it!
Take this!
Going in!
Swallow blade!
Far enough!
Flaming thrust!
Lightning meteor!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
I can carve through armor!
Field!
Slice! This
You're
one's
mine!
mine!
Not today!
Now go in!
Take this! You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Swallow blade! Slash! There!
This one's mine!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
I'll tear you apart! Going in!
Here I come! It's over!
This one's mine! You shouldn't have messed with me! Tiger Blade!
In a bind?
Raging storm!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Photon blast! In the wind!
It's
Tiger
over!
Blade now! No poison
Watch it!
Go in! I never miss!
Make it ready and ready! Go in! I'll smash you! Take this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade! You're mine! Go away!
Thunder Field!
Far enough!
No!
Raging
Don't
Cascade!
leave me all alone here.
Fresh!
Ready! This! You're done! On guard!
The earth throbs in pain.
In a bind? Time to
Raging
go!
Storm!
This should do it!
Close Flight!
You're mine!
Round and pound! Take this!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine! Now I'm in the groove! All good things come to an end. This one's mine! Round and
Destruction! You're finished!
Lightning Bolt! Raging Cascade!
Dragon!
primed and ready!
I never miss!
That's quick and done!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Dragon
Go
Swarm!
again! Going in! Eat this! One more! Glimmer Dragon! Tiger Blade! Eagle Assault! It's so
No
good!
escape!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind!
An outstanding defense! Look
It's
sharp!
over!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar!
Rising Falcon!
Raging Storm!
Dragon
Come on!
Take this!
Crush!
All finished
Tiger
here!
Blade!
All good
Here
things
goes!
come to an
Can't
end.
get out of this!
Take that!
Take this!
Bullseye!
This one's mine! Take this!
Thunder Blast!
It's over! Take this! The
Outstanding!
flame inside me! Yours to be
Denied!
free! Burn!
Arc Shield!
Rip it
Dance
to
confiscated!
Now, I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa! Eat this! You're done! Round and pound!
Raging Cascade!
That's it!
In here!
Tiger Blade! Let the marksman handle this!
Is this it?
Eagle Assault!
Can't this! More where that came from!
Anything in order is right. Watch this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Here we go again! Talon
Make it
Hurricane!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! These bad guys really don't mess around.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Get out of this!
Swallow Blade!
Talon Hurricane! Igneous Discharge! Nothing gets by me! Denied!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle Assault!
You're finished!
Here goes!
This one's mine!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Burn in hell!
Going in!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Shattering the
Destruction!
pieces! Attack! Rip and tear!
Make it rain!
Lightning Orb! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I feel sprightlier than before.
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past.
Gotta break through! Go right side! No escape! Swallow blade!
Tiger Blade!
Crumble! This one's I'm not done! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Eagle Throw! Tear you apart!
Eternal devastation!
Eagle Far enough!
Not today!
Going in! Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
No further! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Going in!
My turn!
Dust to dust!
I never miss!
This one's all mine!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Dragon Swarm!
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing!
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
I can shatter any steel! Tiger Blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Attack time!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon Shell!
Rising Falcon!
You require
Take this!
You're
Take it ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My turn!
This one's mine!
Roll now!
Eat dirt!
I never miss! Can't be
Take this!
Dragon Blade! In here!
You're mine!
Dance!
Crush! This!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Dragon Shell!
Going in!
Eagle Assault!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I I barely worked up a sweat. Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Hurricane Splash!
Take this! It's over!
Armor won't save you!
You're finished!
Flying freaks! Look at me just sit still!
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Don't get in my way!
Watch it!
Thunder field! Eat dirt! Light after light! I never miss! Thunderbolt!
Denied!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Light after light!
You're mine! Piercing Rock! Eagle Fire!
You're finished!
We're just getting started!
It is!
It was nice while it lasted.
Try harder! You're mine!
We have to
Tear you apart! Hurricane Strike!
Ignite!
Anything in armor is all mine! Hurricane Strike! Let the marksman handle this! I'm gone!
Maybe this way!
I'm not done!
Time for the game! Rip and tear!
Take it!
Eagle Assault! This one's mine!
Dragon Sword!
Hurricane Strike!
Eat your... You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Just getting started!
You're finished!
Field!
Here I go!
I'll be saving this one!
Don't leave me all alone! Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! Eagle Fire! All good things come to an end! Piercing Roar!
Take this! Swallow Blade!
I'm gone!
Escape!
Now or never.
Destruction!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares of Malisa!
Now you see what I can do! That's it! No further! Hurricane Strike!
In here! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Not my watch!
Do it! Rip it!
Magic is in!
Watch this!
In here!
Blade!
I never miss! I'll be
All good
saving
things
this
come to an
Take
end!
it! You're finished!
I'm not far enough!
Rising
where that
Fist
came from.
on!
Go ahead, flight.
Burn in hell!
Swallow dance!
You're mine! Dragon Storm!
Hurricane Strike!
Lightning orb!
Mirage!
Raging
You're
cascade!
finished!
One more!
Spread!
This one's
Dance with the
mine!
wind! In here!
I'm on! Dragon
Or
Storm!
in that pile!
It's over! Dragon
I'll
Storm!
tear you apart!
Freaking
Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Armor won't save you! Going in!
You're finished!
Hurricane
Take
Strike!
it!
Swallow dance! I'm gone!
Severing Wind!
Hurricane Roll now!
Can't get out of this!
I'm gone!
Quiver Dragon! Dragon! Can't move!
Come on! You should have messed with me!
I'm ready!
I'm gone!
That's it! This one's mine! Hard steel!
Look sharp!
Dragon
Take
Jump!
some! Hurricane Strike! Rip it! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
This should do it! No! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
We're still standing. Barely.
No choice.
Glory to Volron!
I'm gone! Far enough!
Swallow blade! Eternal devastation!
Freaking crazy!
Here I come! It's over! You're finished!
I can carve through
We're interrupted!
Not today!
Going in!
Talon Sword!
An astral arm.
That's my cue.
Shut him down! In an instant! Impact Frost! Now! Take this!
Dance in the wind.
I'll finish you here and now!
Look out! Looks like we got them all. Out of my way!
Horse in the
There!
sleigh.
You're mine! It's over!
Going in!
One more!
It's
Let
over!
the marksman handle this. This one's mine.
Here I come!
Take this!
Light astral energy.
Dragon Sword! Win!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Time is yours to be let free! Burn!
Dance in the wind.
Eat
You're
this!
mine! It's
I
over!
can carve through armor!
Hang fight!
Can't be
Okay.
More where that came
Denied.
from.
It's over!
Make it rain!
It does it!
Light astral dance in the wind.
It's over!
Air thrust. Light astral dance in the wind.
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis.
Now! Take this! Dragon Form!
Eagle fly!
Talon Hurricane!
You're finished!
Gale force. Raging cascade.
I'm gone!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
It's over!
So, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished! No chance! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning bolt.
In a vine?
More where
It's
that
over.
came from.
I'm gone!
Here I come!
Ready and ready!
Hurricane
I'll smash you!
Dance
I'm
in the
just
wind.
getting started!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone.
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Dance in the wind.
Dust to dust!
In here.
Talon Sword!
Enough!
I'll be
Get
far
a word! Earth smoke!
You're mine!
Light astral energy. Raging
Here I
cascade.
come!
Dance in the wind. Air
I'll
thrust.
watch you! Talon Hurricane!
You're mine! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Look sharp!
Crescent field.
I'm knocked up!
More for the stockpile!
Shattering
I'm knocked up!
pieces! Attack us!
Let the marksman handle this.
More where that came from!
First strike!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Glimmer strike!
Now or never.
Eagle assault!
Can't get out of
I'll
this!
tear you apart!
Light after! Now's our chance!
Hurricane strike!
Thunderblade!
On guard!
Dragon Swarm!
That's it!
It's over!
Going in! Blow away!
Dance to the
Here I am.
Hurricane strike!
Here I come!
On guard!
You're finished!
One more!
Eternal Devastation!
Raging Storm!
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Eagle drive! Going in!
Steel!
I'll smash you!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Watch this!
In your dreams!
Strike! Hurricane strike! Look sharp! Denied!
Escape!
Lightning meteor!
Thunderblade!
Primed and ready.
Eagle assault!
This one's mine.
Strike! On guard!
Take this!
One more! Storm!
Wind after letter! Raging
Take
Cascade!
this! Make it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Ignite!
Watch this! Tiger Blade!
There's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement! Swallow dance! On guard!
Pain! Rage!
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'll stop its tongue.
Thanks, Kisara!
You're finished!
Off my
Dance in the
focus!
wind!
Strike! Here I come! Hurricane!
More control pile! Lava rod magic!
Take this!
Sleep now!
Piercing roar!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Primed and ready.
Lightning
I
orb!
never miss. An outstanding.
More where that came from!
Swallow dance! Switch to offense!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning condemned!
You require help.
Not on my watch!
This one's
This
hard
one's
up.
all mine!
Lightning
You may be
after
strong,
letter D.
but I'll never back down!
This one's mine.
Take this! Strike! Watch this!
Light after... Letter D! Raging Cascade!
Not a chance!
Wind after letter
Shattering
D.
pieces! Attack us!
Try harder!
Lightning orb! Raging Cascade!
Watch this!
This one's
still.
mine.
In here!
Talon Hurricane!
Right
More
now!
for the stockpile!
Try harder! You're mine!
Strike!
Shining supernova!
Almost there!
Or close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Now! Here I come! I can't move!
I'm ready! Lightning condemned!
I never
Thunderblade!
miss.
Rip and tear! Eagle assault! I'll finish you here and now!
You're mine!
Switch to offense! Take this! Time to steal some hurt! In a bind?
In here! Here goes!
Take this!
Confiscated!
Glimmer threat! Anything in armor! All mine!
This
I'll
should do it!
smash you!
Here goes!
Eat this!
More where that came from!
Here goes! Watch this!
Hurricane!
Rip and tear! Look sharp! That's it!
One last one!
Talon Hurricane!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle
Air
fly!
thrust!
Here I come! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now!
Nothing gets
That's
by
one
me.
of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
You're mine! It's over!
Sorry!
No!
What? Something's happening!
They fused together? I'm on! Take
Raging
this!
storm!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form? The earth throbs in pain.
Take this! Burn it out! All finish here and now! Dragon!
You're finished! Try harder! My turn!
Slice! That's it!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Raging
Hurricane! That freaking does it!
Here goes! Not in your dreams!
Switch on!
You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
Watch it!
Thunderblade!
We're interrupted!
It's over!
Thunderblade!
There! Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Here I come!
I'll smash you! I'm
Raging storm!
Look shot!
Dragon Swarm!
Primed and ready!
Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane! How about this?
Burn in hell!
Hurricane Strike!
Take this! Swallow Blade!
One more!
Raging cascade! Talon
Here I
storm!
come!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind?
Dragon
Talon
Swarm!
Hurricane! Hurricane Dragon! On guard!
You're mine! You're mine! It's over!
Raging cascade!
Hurricane
Here I come!
Strike! Talon Beam! That freaking does it!
Take this!
Light
I'm not
action!
done!
Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Look shot!
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Air
Yeah!
blast!
You're on!
Here I come!
I can carve through armor!
Ready!
I'm not done!
Hurricane Strike!
You're finished! First time!
Get with the knocker!
Eat dirt!
In
Here I
here!
come! Swallow Blade!
I'll be
Dragon
standing
Swarm!
Hurricane strike! Eat this! Eat dirt!
Going in!
What's this one's mine?
One more!
All day!
Hurricane Strike! On guard!
You're mine!
Nothing gets by
Dragon
me!
Swarm!
Line up! Eagle Dive! Now I'm in the groove! Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
Can't get out of this!
This one Eagle Assault! Come on! Now I'm in the groove!
Tempest Wall!
An
Here
outstanding!
goes!
Switch on! I can carve through armor! On guard!
This should do it! Strike!
You're done!
Raging
Hurricane!
Storm! Hit!
Look shot! Freaking done!
Here I come!
Light astral dance in the wind!
Freaking does
Sleep now! Here goes!
Strike!
Not in your dreams!
I'm on it!
Eat dirt!
Shell! Watch it!
This one's mine! Tempest Wall! More where that came from!
Look shot! Eat this!
Strike! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Aw, dude!
Now we're never
Here, let me
Can't get out of
this!
this!
Quick snap! I'm ready! Going in! Big Hurricane Strike! Here goes! Anything in order is all mine! Let's put you out of your misery!
Blade!
Dragon Now I'm in the groove! Look shot! Eagle Assault! Look shot!
Severing Blade! Take this! It's over! Here I come!
In the groove!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Strike!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Take this! No! It can't end here!
Raging Storm! Here goes!
Going in!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
On guard!
Lightning condemned!
Talon Storm!
Thunderblade!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Tempest Wall!
It's over!
Hurricane Strike! Eagle Assault! This one's mine! Eagle, watch this! One more!
Take this!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time! Eat this!
This one's mine! One more!
It's over!
I'll be safe.
Dragon Swarm!
Look shot!
No!
Freaking dust!
Can't end here!
Here we go again!
Flaming meat! I can handle it! We're fine up!
Eagle Fly!
This one's mine!
Here goes! Talon Sword!
Not done yet!
Raging
Look
Cascade.
shot!
Take this!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
Confiscated. Lightning condemned.
I'm gone!
Here I come!
Thunderblade.
It's over! It's Turtle Dynastic!
No further!
An outstanding effect!
Crescent Moon!
Now you see what I can do!
Here's the Raging Cascade.
Take this!
This one's
I'm not
mine!
done!
Hurricane Foot. Field.
What?
More for the stockpile. Thunder Field.
Dragon Swarm! Grimmer!
Astral Energy.
Say no more! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shionne?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shionne is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do that... there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shionne...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around it. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe in which case it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of...
You're wondering if there's anything you can do.
Shionne said something to me once. Something that helped me. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk...
Shionne's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe, not to mention that trying to wade in...
But
for the time being, I think all we can do...
I hope you're...
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's...
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron!
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life.
I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping ships, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
First right! Gale Force! Dance to the wind! Eagle Assault!
It's over!
More on the stockpile!
Rolling Blade! Dragon Sword of Flame inside me!
Eagle Assault!
Now I'm in the groove!
Gale Force!
This one's mine!
Entertain me.
It was nice
Take
while it
this!
lasted.
Ignite!
This is
Piercing
roll!
mine!
In a vine. First strike. Ready to go.
Light Astrolite! Raging Cascade! Field!
Tiger Blade!
Eternal Devastation!
Crumble! Far enough!
Lightning Storm!
Die.
Raging Cascade! Field!
He just won't stay still.
If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Die. This isn't looking good. Take it! Crush now! Did we get him?
He's open.
Let's go! Burn in hell!
Talon Storm! Cascaded!
Dragon Swarm!
No further.
Thunder Field!
No escape! Swallow the glimmer!
Going in. I'll finish you here.
You're mine!
This one's mine.
Lightning Condemned!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine.
Air Claw!
It's over!
On guard!
Slide!
This one's mine!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
This one's mine!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Is that it?
I'm not done! First strike!
What's he planning?
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad. We've got to stop him! Photon
Take
Blast!
this.
I can handle it!
You're mine!
Raging Storm!
It's over!
Watch it. In a vine.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Arch Field! Not in your dreams!
Here's the roar.
Lightning Cascade! Where are you going? Dance in the wind! In here!
Smash you.
Hurricane
Can't get out of
Flash!
this.
Come on, Ratchet!
Burn! You're done!
Sweet now!
Take this!
Going in!
Take this.
Now hit the blue. One more.
More for the goal!
Here.
Take it! Try harder!
That's far enough.
Dragon Swarm!
Thunder Field! Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Take
Dragon Swarm!
Far enough!
Crush!
Enjoy.
Going in!
Take this!
Here.
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
That's far enough. Is this what real pain feels like?
Come on! You have to hold on!
Raid ready!
Hurricane strike!
Talon Hurricane. Armor won't save you.
Lightning condemns!
How about some of this?
Talon Hurricane. Hook shot. Rip and tear.
Not done.
Take the blue. Eagle Assault.
Close one!
There!
Raging Storm!
Take this. That's far enough.
This one's mine!
Not done!
I've let you all down once too long.
Stay away from my friend!
Raging Cascade!
Hurricane strike!
Devastation!
Going in!
You picked the wrong fight!
There. Just like that.
Dragon Swarm!
No further.
More where that came from!
Now this is
Lightning
enjoyable.
condemns!
Did you
Thunder
like it?
Blade!
Changing strategy, huh?
Eternal Devastation!
Primed and ready!
I never miss!
Take this.
Take this!
Lightning
That's
Orb!
far enough.
It's over!
Lightning condemns!
Entertain.
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
You're mine!
It's over! My turn!
Not in your dreams!
Take this! I'm nearly done for. That's far enough.
Sealed! More than the stockpile!
Dragon, prepare to be seized!
Too fast!
10 pack. Die. I'll trip it up.
Raging Cascade!
Dragon form! Here.
All
Take
day!
this! Freeze.
Sweet house!
Take this!
More than the stockpile!
You're mine! Here I come!
Magic is there! Sleep, where are you going? I'll be saving
Can't
this
get out
one.
of this!
Hurricane strike!
First strike!
This one's mine!
Dragon form!
Take this! Here I come! You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Take this! Here I come! Dragon form! Dragon
Take
form!
this.
Raging Cascade!
Do you require a hand?
Take this!
I'll be
You're
saving this
finished!
one.
In an instant! Impact block! Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The power. They're only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did. What do I of your want? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. Unleash! No! I can't end here!
No! Glimmer Blade!
Take it! You're finished! How does this
Raging Cascade!
Take it! It's over!
I feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Unleash lightning! Dragon form!
Raging Storm!
Take this! I'm nearly done for.
Dragon Tail! Dance in the wind!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Now you see what I can do!
I
Captain
gotta
Blow!
erase everything.
Eat this!
Quiver Dragon! Captain Blow! More with that Eagle
I'm just getting started!
Nico!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Lightning condemned! Thunderbolt!
An outstanding Quiver Dragon!
It's over!
Hurricane Foot! Eagle
Unleash
Assault!
this!
Going in!
That's it! Tiger Blade!
Nico!
Eat this! Quiver Dragon!
In here!
Eagle Assault! I wasn't planning on getting annihilated today. If you're not in it, get
Stay away
back.
from my
We got
friend.
this. No, I'm good. I'm in. That frickin' does it!
This should do it!
First strike! Quiver
Unleash
Dragon!
lightning!
Eagle
It's over.
Assault!
It's time.
Can't get out of this!
I will show them
This one online!
It's on! Unleash lightning! Eat this!
Raging Cascade!
Going in!
Sleep now.
It's over!
Giant stockpile!
All
Here.
Dragon Swarm!
Dynamic Supernova!
Going in!
Ready!
Take this!
Lightning
Unleash
condemned!
lightning!
Swappy!
You'll pay for that!
Hurricane!
It's over! All shall bow before me!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon
Not
Swarm!
on my watch!
I'll smash you!
Ah! You're mine!
It's time!
Dragon
Take
Tail!
this! Quiver Dragon! Now I'm in the groove!
Unleash lightning!
Not like this!
The flame inside me is yours to be let free! All shall bow
Take this! I'll run you through!
Dance in the wind!
No
In
escape!
here! This one's mine! I'll be
Unleash
starting
lightning!
this one!
Swallow blade!
Solo dance!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on a roll now!
This one's mine!
Round and round!
I shall erase every... Finish!
I'm gone! Eagle Assault!
I'll be
Take
taking
this!
off!
Sword! Swallow blade!
Photon Flash! More with that kid!
This isn't looking good!
before me!
Here goes! Run! Hurricane Foot! In here!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Stockpile!
Do it! All yours, Kisara!
Know your place!
Going in! Take this!
Lightning!
I can carve through armor!
Kneel before your sovereign! This should do it!
In here!
You're right! Take here!
Hurricane! He's about to attack! Yes! We need to stop him! Now I'm in the groove!
Confiscated!
Prove them! All others shall be banished!
Lightning Meteor! All good
You require a hand.
One more!
Try harder!
In a bind?
This will
I let my guard down.
ignite!
Raging Cat!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this?
Lightning Orb! More where that came from! Lightning condemned!
This one's mine! Eagle Assault! Hurricane Swarm!
Die already!
That freaking does it! Flaming Meteor!
Unleash! My turn!
Raging Cat!
This one's
You
mine!
require a hand.
Take this!
Lead!
Shield and fang! Anything in armor is all mine!
Dragon Swarm! I will show you true power!
Dragon Shell!
Dragon Swarm!
Feel!
require a hand.
Let's take this! That freaking does it!
Lightning condensed!
It's over!
Hurricane!
You're mine!
Dragon form!
Can't move!
Hurricane foot! Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worm! No!
Everyone together!
Him down!
Hurricane Talon Hurricane!
This one's mine!
Five! Shattering!
Raging storm!
Pieces! Attack time!
Eat dirt!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Take and this! Bubbling to me! Now I'm in the pure flame!
I give you the ruler of all things!
This is what real pain feels like?
Unleash lightning!
Walk like
You're mine!
An astral
That's like you!
Shut him down!
Dragon form!
I let my guard down.
Watch it!
This should do it!
No. Or never.
Destruction
In a
shall
vine?
bow before me! Bastard!
And out
Take this! Die already!
It's the thing.
Kneel before your sovereign!
Look sharp!
Gale force! Hurricane
Your
foot!
life will end here!
I can carve through one!
Lightning orbs!
This should do it!
Quiver breath!
I am Crusoe! All others shall be banished! You're mine!
Look sharp!
Dragon! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! Throne! Everything finally belongs to me! Powers! Moves over and crushes all in his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Don't 誓ったまま時は過ぎいった向心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよそれは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Free. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?